Welcome to Caleb's Basketball Pod. Before I continue my team previews, let's do a couple announcements for the pod real quick. So Force Fane, we're still looking. I'm hoping maybe this weekend after, even if it's like a little bit into the season, I am going to get that Knicks team preview that I promised everyone. It's going to be a special one because I've been trying to get this for a long time. A really knowledgeable Knicks guy I'm getting on that episode. And I've talked to him about it for a while, and he knows his stuff. So it'll be worth the wait, guys. Don't worry. Other announcement is over the weekend I'm going to try to record more of these and may jam-pack a bunch of the teams left to preview maybe on one episode, one big episode, and try to do a quick rundown of all the teams I haven't hit yet after this episode. Just to get everyone in before the season starts. And then last announcement real quick, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to keep up with you, I'm going to go like DraftKings, FanDuel, something like that. One of those Vegas and sports betting sites, and I'm going to look, and each day I'm going to try to record a short little episode where I give my take on what you should take, what team you should take, depending on the points. So it's not going to be players, but it is going to be the bet of the game. So like, say, just for instance, opening night, Knicks Celtics. I will have researched that come Tuesday, and I will give you who I would take on Knicks Celtics depending on the points. So say if it's like Boston plus 7, like Boston minus 7 or something like that, and Boston projected win by 7, so then the Knicks have 7 points. It's like, does Boston win by more than 7? Or does New York win or lose by less than 7? So, something like that. But I'll give my take on that. Like I said, I'm going to try really hard to do this every day. Depending on the point spread, I try to get it before the opening game. And we'll try to go from there and try hopefully help some of you fans out there put some cash in your pockets. Be a nice little Christmas gift around this time of the year. Okay, now on to my team preview. And this team really needs no introduction. They're all winged NBA champions. It's the Boston Celtics. Depth chart rundown, we have Drew Holiday at the 1, Derek White at the 2, Jaylen Brown at the 3, Jason Tatum at the 4, maybe vice versa, maybe Tatum at the 3, Brown at the 4, interchangeable over both wings. We have Kristaps Porzingis at the 5. On the bench, we have Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, Al Horford, Lonnie Walker, assuming he makes the team. We have Luke Cornett. Let's be honest, same team from last season, pretty much. Give or take, maybe Lonnie Walker makes the team, but even if he does, we don't know how many minutes he's going to play. And he may, work his way into rotation here and there. He may play more on games where, say, Brown or Tatum would miss because of an injury or a rest game. Something like that. But here's the thing. So, you're pretty much running it back with the same roster. Okay. It's fine. You won the championship. It worked out. Okay. Great. Here's the thing. Teams eventually learn your playing style. Now, does that mean they're better than you at your playing style? No. Does that mean that because they know how you're going to play, they can stop it? No. But it breeds copycat. Remember the Golden State Warriors shooting all these threes, and it was unheard of when they started shooting all these three-pointers a few years back before they won multiple championships. Well, the league's a copycat league. Eventually, other teams started playing small ball like the Warriors, shooting a bunch of threes like the Warriors. So what I'm saying is eventually this style that the Celtics play, other teams are going to start copycatting, and at that point, that you aren't special anymore. You may be the best at it. You may be the first at it because you did and you won a championship, but it doesn't mean you're the only one now. So on any given night, if someone learns your style enough, they can beat you at your style. So Celtics have a huge target on their backs now. So now instead of being the team that gets so close and don't do it and gets so close and don't do it, now they have a team that did it. That's different. You aren't chasing, you're being chased. That's a lot different on how you play, how you enter a game, how the mindset of entering this game goes. When you're chasing constantly, you always feel like you're the underdog, like you're fighting from underneath, and you have to chase that championship. You have to chase that great team. Now you are the champions. Now you are the great team. There's no more chase. You're being chased. You're the target. Everybody is going to give you their best shot on every night. Any and every night, you're getting every team's best shot. How do the Celtics react to that? I still think they'll be fine. I still think they'll be number one in the Eastern Conference come playoff time if they stay healthy. Still believe they're the team to beat. I don't think they'll win as many games as last season because you are being chased. I do believe they still have the best starting lineup in the NBA, which is big. So again, staying healthy. You have your defense. You have your on this starting lineup. They're lacking depth still, which they were last season. They still won the championship. Lacking that depth on the bench and bringing guys in and more players to be able to take some of the scoring load off of Brown, Tatum's hands. They're lacking that depth off the bench to do that still, but it's fine. They won with it last year. Peyton Pritchard showed up big in a few games in the playoffs. It's good. It worked. They're going to take a lot of threes. That makes you susceptible to lose some games when you're just not feeling it. When the team in general is just not feeling it, you may drop a few games you should win. You may lose to some of the younger teams that you should beat, but that comes with the territory. And again, you're getting everyone's best shot. So that's fine. I think this season has to be a MVP caliber regular season for Jason Tatum. We've heard for years now he is capable of winning an MVP, and he is. But the hourglass is running out on his time where he's capable of being an MVP in this league regular season. I think in the next 2 seasons he has to have a MVP caliber regular season to submit himself as an all-time great. And if he doesn't, he just may never have that extreme MVP caliber season. So I want to see if he's top 5. I'm not saying him win it because you have some really good players. You have Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, you have Shea, you have Luka Doncic. You have all these guys out there. I'm not saying he has to win. I just need him to finish in the top 5 of voting for MVP award on him having a stellar do-everything season. This has to be his year if he's going to win one or give himself a shot to win one and remind us that he's Jason Tatum, MVP caliber player. So that's what I want to see from him, and that would be a challenge for Jason Tatum. And from that, I'm looking forward to seeing how the Celtics play. We know their brand of basketball, and I want to see how they play when the target's on them. Vegas has them at a 58.5. Like I said, I don't see them winning as many games in regular season as last season, so I'm going under. I'm going 52-53 on the year. I still think they'll be number 1 in the East, but I don't think they'll win in 58. I think it's going to be a lot more evenly matched in the East and a lot closer because last year they went away with the top seed. They were like the top seed with 15 or so games last season left. And I don't think it's going to be the same this year. But, hey, it'll be interesting to see where we're at. And I'm looking forward to this NBA season again. And remember, I'm going to try to fit in a bunch, if not all of my team previews in over the weekend. And maybe to do a couple episodes on Monday and Tuesday. Or a couple episodes on Sunday and Monday. But try to get as many, if not all of my team previews in for every team before the season starts. So stick with me. We're doing something great here. And check out my sportsbook episodes that are coming up. Like I said, I'm going to try to hit every day of the season would be great. That's what I'm really going to go for and really try to hit. What But also at that same point, like, if there's an early game on, say, a Friday where I'm at work, I can't promise I can get to that, so stay with the social media pages, and I won't be able to record a video because I'll be at work. But if you stick with the social pages, which I'll give you the social pages for those episodes, if you stick with those, then I try to put something up on X or Facebook for those games. Stick with the social pages is what I'm saying, and then I'll give you the socials on the sports book episodes. So again, stick with me. Big things coming, and we're ready to go up for this NBA season. I'm super excited, super stoked. I do think the league is wide open this year, and I think there's a number of teams that could possibly win a championship or get close. So it's going to be an interesting season, guys. Buckle up and take this journey with me. Jump on this roller coaster of the NBA season that we're going to get. Big trades in season before the deadline. It's going to be exciting, folks.